All right, so here we have a 1996 Subaru Legacy GT-B 5-speed manual. This one is the JDM model, which is the EJ20 twin turbo engine, putting out about 280 horsepower. You can definitely feel it when those turbos kick in. Just gonna do a quick walk around video of this vehicle. Overall, pretty nice condition. This one was won at auction. It was an auction grade 4, so if you know anything about the auction grades, that's a pretty high grade for a vehicle of this age. I'd say it looks pretty good for its age, for being 25 years old. This one has a good amount of options. You know, just this little handle on the trunk there. The dual sunroof, but unfortunately this one here does not open. As you can see, it's been sealed shut. It must have been leaking at some point, but it does not leak anymore. But that's just one of the other options of this. Whoever bought this from the factory opted for these seats as well, or a special factory option. And there's the stock Momo steering wheel, which I believe that one came with all of them. This one's sitting at just over 130,000 kilometers, which is just about 80,000 miles, which, you know, really isn't too bad at all. I mean, the interior is in great shape. I mean, the biggest piece of wear and tear is right there on the seat. And as you can see, the back seat also pretty nice as well. Hingeless door, you know, frameless doors here, which is a nice Subaru feature. Excuse the siren in the background, but yeah, as you can see, the interior is very clean. It could use a vacuum. It's just the carpets are a little dirty from me using this thing. Yeah, like you can see. But carpet's in great condition. It can be vacuumed out. That's just my fault. There you go. The little STI badge there. And as you can see, whoever owned this before installed an aftermarket boost gauge. Give it a little rev for you. Gauge. Sounds great. Whoever owned this car before, the boost gauge, and then also there's an aftermarket muffler. As you can see, it's not too loud, adds just a little bit of sound to it. And then this thing, of course, is super practical, fun little ride. Huge trunk space, as you can see. These seats fold all the way down, and then you can also have a cargo barrier, which once these seats are folded flat, the barrier sets up right behind the front two seats there. Pretty cool little feature. Not sure how often it'll be used, but still cool to have. The windows have been tinted. As you can see, they're starting to bubble or wave. Not really bubble, but they're just waving a little bit. But you can't really tell as you get farther back, especially from the outside. But of course, that can always be redone. The wheels don't have any curb rash on them. They're the factory 5-spokes, 17-inch wheels from factory from Subaru. The center caps on these, the two sides, on this side, excuse me, are starting to fade a little bit, starting to peel. Let me open up the hood for you guys, which is right down here. There it is. Could use a little clean in the engine bay, just a quick wipe off, but there you go. EJ20H twin turbo. I replaced the serpentine belts around the alternator and the power steering, and then also the air filter has been changed out. Paint looks pretty good. Another imperfection on here. The hood scoop is a little bit faded. That can be taken off and resprayed if the new owner would like to do so. And I'm actually going to tackle this in the next coming days is the headlights. I have a headlight restoration kit. They're not too bad. They're just a little bit yellowed, a little bit faded. To be expected for a 25-plus-year-old vehicle. But yeah, this one has no accident history, nothing like that. Starts, runs, and drives fantastically, just great. I mean, as you can see, overall the body is really clean. You could probably use like a little bit of polish or something, you know, get it shining like it used to. I mean, it's still pretty shiny, you know, for the age. But we'll just do one last walk around. But yeah, as you can see, it still shines pretty nicely. Really happy with this one. One of my dream cars, you know, playing the old Gran Turismo 2 games back in the day. This was one of the most fun wagons you could use in the game. Let me just get in here, give you guys a few more revs so we can hear that beautiful Subi rumble. But yeah, here we go. Market shift mob. There must be I think there's a short shifter on here. I mean, but the shifting just feels so good. I mean, it feels nicer than that Subaru over there, that new one. This just feels so short and crisp and awesome. I mean, I was just so happy when I shifted this thing for the first time. It just feels so perfect. A little compartment right there. Nothing too fancy. And yeah, there's that. So let's give a couple more revs for you guys. Hopefully you can hear those turbos. I'd love to do a drive video on this, a review sometime. Oh, and then yep, there's the sunroof, which that one, unfortunately, like I said, it doesn't open. I haven't tried because I can see that it's obviously sealed. There's the sunroof controls right there. But yeah, everything on this thing is really clean. And there's the other sunroof. I don't believe that one moved at all from factory, but you know, it's there. It's a cool little feature to have, the dual sunroof, even if they don't open. I know. But yeah, I guess that'll conclude this video. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any other questions, and yeah, see you guys.